So people always think you're a grifter, greedy man. Well, I just saw something with KT Pita, and that channel has some very interesting stuff going on. Now, we'll be upfront, tends to be an anti-DOA channel. I think it's very funny, very informative. I will be doing a video on that. Again, you guys got to make your own choices, but I think KT does excellent work. There is a Cash App thing. I don't have the Cash App thing. Maybe I will do it. Anyway, if you want to support that work, you go there. But some excellent stuff. I will get to that soon. However, oh boy, I guess I want to be as fair as possible. So let me just do the context real quick. Some people already know this, so I'm going to be very quick. Basically, what happened was Clearwater, once again, was about to let Scientology take over another street. They were going to pay for it, but there was a grassroots reaction, which was good. Aaron, being Aaron, was super lazy, did not get involved, but then saw, ooh, grifter money, and then stuck in. But good or bad, he supports some of these efforts. And apparently, the Clearwater Council has decided not to agree to let the street go to Scientology. Where we're going to go now is unclear, and I will be good faith and listen to what Aaron and Brooks here have to say. I guess I'm just doing more of a meta video that we've been down this road so many times. So let me just focus on Scoville and his evil and insanity. But just one fact check before we do that, because I forgot this, but now I remember. Aaron put out a video because he was on vacation. Now his brain dead zombie followers are congratulating him on this effort. Guys, Aaron literally went on vacation. He put out videos saying I'm on vacation. And you were like, wait, why are you on vacation? He thought they were going to lose. You know, say, guys, we're going to lose. So, I got to go on vacation. Right. But now let's jump back to Scoville and his P. Diddy obsession. I've already done a video on this that, he's addicted to P. Diddy. Now, to give him some points, he was an early guy because this is back rapidly things changed where, it seemed really unclear. There were still some doubts about, well, wait a minute, is he guilty? So, give him at one point, he was ahead of the pack. He was like, oh, I'm pretty sure this guy's guilty. Now, the problem was why he was so sure Sean P. Diddy Combs was guilty is because he committed the same crimes. We're going to be preemptive. I mean, he's still at trial. Right? You have to prove it. Since some stuff is definitely proven, beyond a shadow of a doubt. The guy is extremely violent and has a history of just being extremely brutal, domineering around people. So the real question is how guilty the guy is. Not is he guilty. Some crimes are now public record. I mean, they're out there. They just released a bigger extended version of the hotel video where he was seen mercilessly just attacking his girlfriend at the time. And probably some of the things being alleged are now confirmed. Like he blew a car because he was so enraged and jealousy. So yeah, the guy is out there. But where is the channel now with Mr. Scoville? Well, it's declined markedly because a lot of his own shady business practices and just being a general predator and monster has gone out. I've helped publicize a lot of his criminal record and what he lies about routinely because he gave her, I had a statutory. It was not statutory. No, I don't like Maryland. I don't like her at all. We don't need Maryland, but Maryland did confirm, not that we needed this, that yes, there's an official court record that says it's not statutory. That is not what he went to jail for. That's a complete lie. So after his bad record was getting more and more exposed, he kind of just fell back and didn't do too much P. Diddy content. But gosh darn it, that money's so good. And apparently it is working, at least temporarily. Now, this is a very pale echo before. Before he was getting like easily 6,000, 7,000 views, 1,000 likes, 600 likes, 700 likes, 500 likes. That was normal for that channel. I cannot find in the past few months. Now, recent times different, right? But his past P. Diddy videos always performed well. Like the least performing one did at least 3,000. And tons of likes, and the comment section was going crazy. Now, it is less. It's still a lot less. But for him, this is a pretty impressive performance given his, recent exposés. So the latest one, the Diddy Rico Trial Explained, has 222 likes. That is very high for him because even his own followers were, backing away. But apparently a lot of them are back. And it has at this point 2,000 views. Now that is a little curious given that many likes. So The way the YouTube works is mysterious. However, I would guesstimate the obvious that this video isn't getting pushed out, but the word is out and people know, yeah, we need to stay away from you. We're going to avoid this. We're not going to recommend the video anymore. We're out. We're gone. And he has far below 25,000 subscribers. And I'll be honest, I thought my old video, my most optimistic prediction would be he would be like getting to 25,000. But even I thought that's going to be hard. That's going to be hard. But he's lost thousands and thousands of people, even his own hardcore followers. Again, when he was doing better, he would be able to get like 400 likes normally. That was really normal for him. So even his own hardcore people, only a few hundred are willing to support him anymore, which is good. So it's a kind of back and forth. You know, did we succeed? I think we did. A lot of the anti-Scoville people, and again, I want to be very clear, not endorsing all these people. They clearly have, to put them mildly, dirty hands. I'm not claiming to be an angel, guys. I have my own problems. But I think, to put it mildly, some people were falsely putting themselves out there that they only wanted to help the victims, and that's not their agenda. No, it is what it is. It is what it is. But the information was solid, right? His criminal record and his insane bragging to his brother that they committed crimes. They didn't go to jail for this, by the way. That they did something so bad they would go away for 40 years. They actually, out of their own mouth, said that they did something that's that bad that they would both go away for 40 years in the U.S. So they have to do something really extreme. That's on top of their own criminal record. Bank robberies, theft. It's just an endless clown show with those two. All we can keep doing is exposing him and Marissa and their grift and being very clear about what is he really up to. And he's definitely not here to condemn P. Diddy or help the victims. He's got his own sick agenda. It is what it is. In this case, it's popular. I'm going to do P. Diddy videos with a clear consciousness, but other people are clearly, they're doing it for very shady reasons. So now let us get back to the Church of Uranus, because that is where Brett came from. Now, to be fair, Brett did have a channel, right? Tommy Scoville did have a channel prior to going on the Aaron Clown neo-fascist show. However, Aaron did pump him up. I was there for it. I was there for the early appearances, like many people. When I was an Aaron addict, I was like, who is this guy? I was like, oh, he's an ex-convict. Aaron wants him for expert testimony on Danny Masterson. Guys, he didn't know Danny Masterson at all, right? Had no connection to Danny Masterson. Was like, oh, you've been in jail. I need the inside jail scoop. You're good. Come on. And Scott was like, yeah, I'm gonna sell out with you. Oh yeah, let's do it. And so they both pumped themselves up. Aaron got a lot bigger, right? He surpassed 200,000 subscribers. I was there for that as well. Scoville did not do as well, but he added tens of thousands of subscribers. And there's no doubt, even when he, quote, started to drift away from Aaron, like he was friendly with Marissa, but he showed up less and less to these protests. Yes, he actually went to a protest. So where he was with SPTV was kind of unclear, sort of on the edge. They never really got rid of him. I don't know, it was really weird. So even if you were not into the whole thing, something had happened. Clearly something had happened, but they just didn't tell us because it was just too devastating that, wait, you were protecting a predator? And now we're repeating history. Now, to be fair, I don't know too much about Brooks. I'm doing more and more research, so we're going to leave it as a question mark. I'm just saying Aaron has an awful record. Even if you've done horrible, terrible things like DOA, Aaron outright confessed, oh, didn't you know? Oh, no, guys, I know. They told me. Said, yeah, DOA has all these female victims. You know, he's grifting. He's a liar. He's a bit of an extremist, an opportunist, and all that. I didn't care. He point blank had to admit, oh, yeah, DOA. Yeah, I kind of knew something was wrong with him, but you know. So this guy literally has a track record. Even when people tell him these people are predators, they're grifters, they're liars, they're going to victimize people in this community, he's like, yeah, they're welcome, you know, because they're going to do my propaganda. Alrighty then. So is Brooks yet another Brett? Is he another DOA? Well, it's hard to tell. And again, I'm not playing favorites. I'm just going to give you guys the basics. I will do more work on this. I don't know yet if he is in this grifter predator arena, but it's not good either. So Brooks's main thing is basically anti-bullying. He basically just tours the country and gives advice to schools on bullying is bad. Yes, bullying is bad. He's working with one of the worst online bullies, who is Uranus. Right. So the guy is clearly here for the money and the fame and the power. It is what it is. He does have a channel that does seem to have healthy number of subscribers, but his videos just don't perform very well. And he's tried all kinds of tricks, but it's clearly in decline. So I get it. He sees this cause. He sees Aaronus, and he's like, gosh darn it, I'm Brooks, and I love black people. I need to step in to save us. And Aaronus is like, yes, it's good. You be the public face. If I did it, the Predator guy, people would be like, oh no, it's Aaronus again. It's like, no, it's Brooks. I'm behind the scenes. I'll get my cut. But Brooks will do the upfront propagandist. Oh, okay. No. Now, his politics are not too bad. They're very, very right-wing. Very clearly right-wing guy. Now, despite the mythology people have out there, guys, if you're right-wing, it's fine. It's fine. I don't think every right-wing conservative is, knife hoarder. I don't think they're all, fascistic, crazy people. However, the record is pretty clear that Brooks is just a media hype guy. He focuses on children and bullying. He's got to make a paycheck. He's done okay. He seems to have his little audience. Clearly, he wants a bigger audience and wants more. He has no history, zero history of fighting Scientology, zero history of anti-Scientology activism. It is what it is. He lives nearby, and he's like, Scientology and news, Church of Aaronus. It's pretty obvious what he's up to. So he is like grifter with lowercase g at this point, but it is clearly a grift. But that said, again, I think in any social movement, you got to make choices. At least if you're up front, we're not in too bad a place. Now, Aaronus is going to do what Aaronus is going to do. I'm just wondering where we're going to go with this, because if things go badly again, Aaron is going to do the same thing. He's not going to take any responsibility, saying, oh, God, Brooks, oh, my God, guys, you didn't know. I didn't know. I mean, it's like, this is like what? Time number 10? Fascist, thieves, con artists, predators. I mean, it just keeps happening with Aaronus. I don't know. Something in the water, I guess. Right. Now, to be fair, we're going to do more digging with Brooks. It just seems normal. Unfortunately, you have to say it's normal grifter guy selling himself, selling his books. I'm a happy family guy, and I'm just trying to help kids. It's like, all right, whatever. It's a whole genre with those people. Yeah, whatever. It is just my hard experience with this guy that almost every major guy Aaronus blesses turned out to be not exactly what they said they were, and then they magically go away and disappear it. Just saying. Aaron has a very bad track. We'll wait and see with Bucks, but it's not looking good.